Yeah, all right. Round 300 with the DR920 Elite from Shadow Systems. One thing I will touch upon right now, and we can go over a little bit more in the outro, is the break-in period. I shot 115 grain for the first, I would say the first 900 rounds through the DR920 Elite and the Shadow Systems CR920 XP. This break-in period I had thoughts about, and it's changed over time. We'll talk about it. Give me your first take initially of what you think about a break-in period, given the platform, what you do or don't know about Shadow Systems, which now I do know. So I have different feelings about it, but I'll tell you my initial thoughts. You tell me yours. Break-in is 150 to 200 of 124 grain, because that helps with the we'll talk about that afterwards, but it's 115 is underpowered, and they're talking about using 124 higher quality NATO rounds through it, so I didn't do that, but still ran really nice, and we'll get to that point where we shoot 147 and 124. But let me know what you think. Stay tuned for the outro where we discuss a little bit more in depth about that break-in period, my initial impressions, and we'll go from there. Enjoy. This video is intended for educational and informational purposes only. All firearm handling shown is performed by trained individuals in a controlled environment. Always follow the 4 rules of gun safety. Number 1, treat your firearm as if it's loaded. Number 2, never point a firearm at anything you do not intend to destroy. Number 3, keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot. Number 4, be sure of your target and what's beyond it. Comply with all local, state, and federal laws regarding firearms. Do not attempt to replicate any action seen in this video without proper training and safety measures. The creators assume no liability for misuse or unsafe practices. Round 300, Shadow Systems DR920 Elite. New setting, new state, new backdrop. I punched out the small target, yellow target, to 17 yards, 52 feet roughly. And then the orange target, I haven't been shooting at today. I've been working on the distance, but the orange target's probably at 7 or 8 yards. Shooting Fiocchi, Range Dynamics Full Metal Jacket, 115 grain. Gun is solid. I've been enjoying it. Although, to start with, I'm going to do dominant eye open, just to get my bearings and see where I'm hitting at 17 yards. I'm just going to hit 17 today. Random facts. I know I've mentioned it maybe once or twice in another video, and I'll keep mentioning it, but I'm not sponsored. All these things I pay for myself, all the ammunition, all the camera gear, all the targets, all the firearms, accessories, holsters, I bought myself for your enjoyment and my pleasure to share and to start a conversation and have people give feedback. What you think about targets, shooting, guns, setup. My hair. Your sign. Let's make that a thing. Tell me your sign. We'll see if we get along. Sorry, that's mean. Okay, here we go. Oh, I said dominant eye open. Try dominant eye again. I'm hitting on target. Darn. This brass is definitely flaking off on me. Unintentional, but nice, I hit it. Second shot was unintentional. Okay, I'm gonna do both eyes open. Great. Let's keep it moving. Does Fiocchi give you this much leakage off the brass? Let me know. Because it sure is for me. Unintentional. And I missed, so double unintentional. Maybe it's down lower right. I've been hitting upper right, or aiming at upper right, and yeah. Nope. Come on, baby. I have We the People holster that I'm using. It doesn't have a... It's pretty... This is a medium-sized shirt. Oh, really quick. I do like to wear more form-fitting t-shirts and clothing, although I have been starting to veer away from it, especially because when it prints, you can't wear that type of shirt. Now, I have been getting some more shirts that are befitting of my height, and so extra large is a lot better concealing the firearm if I am carrying. But yeah, this one it's okay, and it's a large shirt, I think, or maybe an extra large. Let's do that over. Oh yeah, I'm hitting the post. Oh man. Let me try shooting like far lower right. I'm just hitting below the target, but I'm hitting the post. So let me do. Nope, it was unintentional. Damn. I don't know where that's going. Let me try upper left. That's okay. That's okay. I knew lower right was hitting on target, wherever that was going. So a lot more unintentionals today. I felt saucy, I suppose, but great firearm. I love this firearm. Shadow Systems did a wonderful job. The aesthetics are very pleasing. I know that doesn't make it shoot faster, although it does make you look cooler. I don't know. Oh, I got 2 of these. But the aesthetics, I like it. I like how it looks, and I know that's not the most important thing, but hot. I know it's kind of all over the place, my accuracy. It'll last a little bit. Let me know your thoughts on your DR920 Elite. Oh, I gotta punch that back in. And we'll see you in the next one. 300 for 400. Yeah, going to 400. All right, so more deliberate shooting because I did these shoots earlier on in my YouTube career, so it's gonna seem like I'm taking my time, more deliberate shots instead of trying to go a little bit faster. Although I probably could go a little bit faster with the trigger, and I think I do later on. Anyway, good things. Round 300, all in the bag. Now the break-in period. So the design of the Shadow Systems, allegedly, this is what was being told, is that because they have a little bit more high tolerances with their parts, you need that break-in period for that to like kind of settle in. And then also to spring conditioning and setting for the spring, also the overcoming compensator pressure drop. So that's something that, you know, this pistol doesn't have, but I know the CR920 XP, that was a thing where you had to shoot, you know, the firearm with 124 to get the spring set in correctly, and all the different, you know, parts to, you know, operate after having gone through those pressures, you know, for 124 grain. And then you can go into 115, 147, etc. And that's interesting. I did not like that in the beginning, but after reading about the company and learning more about the purpose behind why they do what they're doing, it makes sense. They're going to spend a little bit more time, money, and effort into designing these firearms in that way. I can understand, and I appreciate that. I respect it. I still don't prefer it. I'd rather just take something out of the box and shoot it, you know, with the Glock or RXM. I don't care, which is why you have the price point being as it is. But, you know, let's face it, for us, it's about the accuracy. Sure, it's nice to shoot something that's compensated and has a little bit less recoil, but at the end of the day, we just need to know that for our purposes, I mean, if you're shooting for defensive purposes, the application of what you're using the pistol for. If you want it for the range, if you're shooting it for competition, well then sure, yeah, you want to have high tolerances and, you know, a little bit more R&D done instead of a workhorse. So this falls into a weird kind of area in terms of price, purpose, It could be a duty gun, but then you have these high tolerances which you have to go and shoot through, which is not a big deal. But then you're looking at, well, I don't know if I want to have this as that duty pistol, or if I want to have it as the competition firearm, right? So it's kind of like the Zev Technologies Glocks, right? Those are really, really expensive, and they're the cream of the crop, and I don't know if I'm going to go for that because I just can't justify spending close to $2,000 on a Glock. Anyway, we'll cross that bridge when it comes time. But you have to look at why you are using the firearm. What's the purpose behind it? And like I said, I wanted to get back into Glock, and I wanted to use something for carry, although it's a little bit bigger for carry. I know you can carry it as a duty, and if you're larger frame, which I'm not larger, but I just above average, I suppose, being the height, weight, all that stuff. But I still don't know if I would carry this. So as a range toy, great. A lot of fun. Let's go for it. So anyway, what do you think? What do you think about that break-in period, like I had mentioned? And my initial impressions was I didn't like that, but now I understand, I respect it, I can appreciate it, and it has its place. What do you think? How do you feel? We'll see you at 400. Thank you so much for being here, all of you folks, beautiful people. Like, subscribe, comment, recommend, all that jazz, not in that particular order. We'll see you, yes, at 400. 照顾好自己，注意安全。